Alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to London, England. We're at the Royal London Theatre. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 6 rounds of heavyweights. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very... Here we go, round number 1, scheduled for 6. The Lions well off the mark that time. I think you can just sense right away that strategy is going to be key here. This isn't going to be some wild type brawl. This is going to be a very technical, strategic type fight.
Absolutely. So each guy waiting for the other one to make the first mistake.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by the Lion. Not able to connect with the uppercut. Good looking uppercut that time. There he is from long range using that jab.
So if you're on the outside, say at a picnic, you want to keep those insects away, you use insect repellent. While you're on the outside as a fighter, you want to keep your opponent away, that jab, that's the way to go.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Dynamite's right hand working well that time. He scored well. This round comes to an end. And Teddy, easy to note here that he wasn't landing a lot of punches. Now he was throwing them up, but it wasn't landing a lot. Is that because of his opponent's defense, or is he just not that accurate of a puncher?
No, it's a combination. First of all, his opponent's pretty slick in there, pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little bit, slipping a little bit, making himself a difficult target, but his punch is a little wide. Needs to shorten them up.
Oh, what an uppercut. Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. Good block. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. End of the round, and that was a very good example of how to be efficient with what you're doing.
Yeah, it's a good example of how, as you say, Joe, he doesn't waste anything. You know, he wants to make everything count, but it gives hope that the other guy can come back, because there's spots where you can out-hustle. While he's being so conservative, you could just outwork him a little.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter-puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Wow! He never saw that one coming. Now he's got to look up at the ceiling.
And right now, he's thinking about his choice of work.
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare, it's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive. There you go.
Round number 4 underway. Dynamite trailing on Teddy's scorecard in terms of rounds, 2 rounds to 1. However, he has gotten to his opponent. There's a lot of hope ahead.
Yeah, there's good news and bad news, though, Joe. We got to be honest about this. The good news, yeah, he's hurt him, and he knows he could hurt him again. The bad news is maybe he's just waiting to hurt him again, looking for one punch at a time, and his opponent outscores him, outworks him.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by the Lion. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. The Lion's sticking to his game plan, regardless of the fact that he's been down in this fight.
Yeah, and one French you could compliment him for it, Joe. You could say he understands who he is. He understands his identity. He's going to win or lose with that. But on the other hand, there are some changes he has to be aware of.
Putting his punches together, landing 2 shots there. Dynamite nailed by a huge uppercut. End of the round of what has been a very close and highly competitive fight. Teddy, how do you see this right now?
I see it almost dead even. And I see whoever finishes tight rounds, if you finish up good, the judges remember that.
Dynamite's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Scores up top with a left. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by the Lion. And you see what he can do when he sends that big shot he just scored with. What a turn of events. What a turnaround. He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes, because now you think you're just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart.
And yet another big shot comes in. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round? That's it. It's over. Fight is over. Dynamite's not going to hear from those judges. He's a knockout victim. The Lion shocked himself just as much as I think he shocked us. Who would have ever thought a late knockout here? This thing was assured to go to the scorecards, but it's over.
You know, you made a good point. Who would have ever thunk it? Whoever would have thought of it? But his opponent never thought of it. He got loads of sleep.